Homeostasis of diabetes. A presentation by Professor Gershom Zajcek, Faculty of Medicine, Hebrew University of Jerusalem. So what is homeostasis? I discussed it in a previous chapter and it is summarized in a video which you are invited to listen to. So homeostasis is a self-regulating system by which an organism maintains stability and maximal optimality. My story starts with Claude Bernard. The internal environment, or milieu intérieur in French, was a concept developed by Claude Bernard to describe the interstitial fluid and the physiological capacity to ensure predictive or protective stability for the tissues and organs of multicellular organisms. He wrote, the stability of the internal environment is the condition for the free and independent life. The term homeostasis was invented by Walter Cannon in an attempt to extend the principle of milieu intérieur, or a constant interior body environment, which had been postulated by Claude Bernard. So homeostasis is a self-regulating system by which an organism maintains stability and maximal optimality. It is a characteristic of the living human and does not appear in the physical world. Homeostasis is neither a hypothesis nor a theory, it is a reality and exists despite being disregarded by medicine. So here you have a description of homeostasis of diabetes mellitus, and we are talking about a patient with fasting blood sugar level, and we see that the blood sugar level is rising. At each point of time, patients maintain homeostasis. All processes in the body contribute to the fasting blood sugar level, and transition of glucose level is transition of homeostasis. Insulin resistance is when cells in your muscles, fat, and liver don't respond well to insulin and can't easily take up glucose from your blood. As a result, your pancreas makes more insulin to help glucose enter the cell. So here you have the rising blood sugar level, and we are at a stage which is described by insulin resistance. So again, at each point of time, patients maintain homeostasis. All processes in the body contribute to the progression of insulin resistance. Declining insulin efficacy evolves within homeostasis. So here you have two view or two explanation of this phenomenon. The clinical explanation is that insulin resistance is a pathology which has to be solved as a pathology. But we are discussing now homeostasis, and according to what I believe, homeostasis says that insulin resistance is a protective measure of harmed processes in the homeostasis. What does it mean? So let's first define what is harm. Harm reduction is a set of strategies aimed at reducing negative consequences associated with a change. So, in our case, some processes depend on hyperglycemia, and in order to protect them, insulin resistance is activated. It is up to you to find these processes. So uh, we are talking about two interpretations. One, clinical interpretation, that these are pathologies, and here you have an explanation based on homeostasis. So this was an example of analysis of clinical observation within the homeostasis explanation. Conclusion: medicine wakes up to come.